here we are, this is who we are.
Welcome to our YouTube channel where we are reacting continuously and happily, I should say, to Ghost. I've called out to people, give us more Ghost via our request system, which is linked in the description below. That's how you can get songs to us like Ashlyn did. This is called Mary on a Cross. This is what she had to say. Released in 2019, is Ghost's most successful song to date. Okay. Largely due to its viral popularity on TikTok in 2022. Interesting. It's fascinating that TikTok has done this for a good handful of artists. I guess Ghost is now one of them, where it's a very popular social media platform, and sometimes people will use. I don't go on TikTok. I don't know how it works in the algorithm world, but I guess people will use songs from artists and be like, "Hey, who is that artist?" And I guess it can blow up. Like they could do like I'm baking bread. They use a song from a popular artist, and that video gets popular. People are like, I like that song. I think that's how it can work. Maybe I don't know.
It's unpredictable. Put it that way.
All right. Ashley went on to say in an interview, Tobias said that he had a strong feeling about this song after writing it, but the record label disagreed.
How many times has that story been played out?
Here's what I don't understand is, hey, I'm a record label. We've hired you for our label because we like your music, but we're going to tell you what music to do.
We know music.
Yeah, to go make an album. That's so weird. But the record label disagreed, and it was not included on the album. So I always wonder how much power the label has then. Can they really just say, don't put that song on? Oh, wow. Tobias later advocated for its release on the EP 7 Inches of Satanic Panic. The song became the first and only Ghost track to enter the Billboard Hot 100 chart, significantly boosting the band's popularity to its current level. I find this surprising. I'm not surprised that Tobias felt strongly about something, but I find it surprising that they haven't had more quote unquote hits. They seem like a fairly popular band, don't they?
Yeah, they do, but I'm not surprised that they haven't yet. I will be surprised if something doesn't blow up in the next 5-10 years, because they're going to be a legacy band, or they already are a legacy band, and people will discover them over time and then go back and go, oh, wow, have you heard of Ghost? Yeah, that's my prediction.
Here's Mary on a Cross.
You might like this one. Marijuana. Ross.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Maybe that's the joke. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
it is. Play on words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Mariana, like Mariana's Trench.
The
Yeah.
deepest trench in the world, Nate.
Who are you?
I have no idea. Maybe we're going to start repeating ourselves. Fun, great, love it, catchy.
We've done lots of reactions. You can check them out.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
okay. It'll get bigger.
That's what she said.
We can speak from a tiny bit of expertise when we say this. We've seen a lot of live videos. Okay.
Mhm.
And many of the live videos focus a lot on either the band or the main lead singer, but maybe it's just this video, but they were back and forth to the crowd. And it really got me thinking the fans of Ghost are quite eclectic and a lot more females than I thought. Often with rock, it depends on the band. We've been to some concerts where it's all girls because it's a boy band, or or vice versa. It's all guys because it's like a thrash metal band or whatever. Whereas this has a really eclectic crowd, and I just think like it could keep catching on. And we're very new to Ghost, but we're both pretty big fans now. And I just imagined like getting dressed up and putting on makeup and like skull face and going in and I think it would be a hoot. It would be the most fun. The song was great. It's super catchy. I can't believe they cut that from the album because it's so one of the most catchy.
No,
no, I wasn't tapping my foot long enough for that one.
Take that off. Take that off.
We can't have any marijuana references on this album. We have all the death and killing, but no marijuana.
It doesn't sound like you look like. I wonder what their reasoning was. Good for Tobias saying, fine, we'll put it on an EP. Whatever. Yeah, I genuinely enjoy listening to Tobias, and we're going to get into some of, I don't want to spoil it right now, but we're going to get to more about something later. But I'm really enjoying him as an artist, as a person, personality, and his talent, his singing, his persona on stage, his band that plays with him. He just is firing all cylinders. At the time of this reaction, we've already done a couple of his new songs from the latest album, which we really enjoyed. And I admit, I want to go to a show. They're not, unfortunately, touring anywhere near where Nathan and I reside. And yes, like everything in life, it's called money and time. And of course, if we had endless funds and endless time, we could just travel the world with them and go wherever they go. But it just, like everything, I'm sure like fans are right now listening to this, it's probably the same for people listening to this. If they're not coming to your city almost or close to it, it's hard to get to venues and it costs money and time. But that being said, yeah, if I'm hopeful that this is not their last tour, that Tobias will continue touring as the years go on, that I suspect we'll see them at some point. Okay.
Well,
yeah,
we just did one of their more recent releases, didn't we?
Yeah. Two songs.
There'll be more tours and there'll be.
That's what I mean. This isn't their last. This is what I meant is the one that they're just releasing now. It's not their last album. This is it. My final album.
Yeah.
I'm done creating. Yeah, so great stuff. I love seeing the crowd, and I think it's a highlight for me is watching humans like me and you singing with the artists. I think it's great watching their love for Ghost. There's a spiritual connection it seems that fans have with Ghost. I think we're seeing it more and more. The way they sing very passionately, and yeah, it's like a real club. I think Tobias mentioned it, where the people that I don't want to pinpoint any kind of characteristics of some of the crowd. That's not my intention. I'm just saying it seems like a safe place for people that aren't.
He said it. He said the people just don't fit in with regular society, have a home with Ghost. So that
and that would be us. You and I are not quote unquote normal or whatever the word is. Yeah, which I like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So great stuff. More to come. Thanks, everyone. And again, if you want us to listen to other Ghost performances or songs, check out the description in our video to make it happen.
Yes. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one.
I'm out of here.